Welcome everyone to PK Scramble. We are in for a great tournament race tonight. We have the closest seed for the winners half of the bracket. We've got Staticpulse coming in at the number 3 seed, and Sitake coming in at the number 5 seed.
Ooh, this is cool. Ball chiming in I'm just brimming with excitement. And Rocky, it's so good to be with you. Shall I call you Rocky 12799 or just Rocky?
Just Rocky is perfectly fine.
Okay, cool.
Just like saying your name over and over.
Yeah. Pretty much, yeah. You know, one of my many problems. But yeah, so we are in round 2 this week, which is where the bosses are generated and the enemies do not have their normal movement, so that throws people for a loop. Yes, chat, how do we sound? Anybody out there? Type a 1 if we sound good. Type a 2 if there's issues with audio, or just tell us the issues.
Yes. All right, and we are underway. Oh, getting some ones in chat, so looks like we are good to go.
Saturn Valley.
All right, no 3 tunnel walks today.
Alas. Like the... Whoa.
Those dogs weren't really interested in fighting, but Static hitting them anyway to get that early XP.
And an early repel in that takeout box, which is nice.
Yeah.
Whoa, Static is 3 for 3 with green swirls. I think that bodes well. Both runners so fast. Sitake, did he either won Ancient Cave or came very close to it, if I am recalling correctly? But
yeah, both are very excellent runners. I know Sitake. I've seen Sitake run Ancient Cave, and I'm always impressed with anybody who runs Ancient Cave. Yeah, he's definitely very good.
So we have Dalam, we have Saturn Valley, we have a key to the shack. What would you do in this situation?
I'd head right to Dalam, grab that kid.
Same. I'm sorry, my dog, please.
It is okay. What type of dog do you have?
I have 5 dogs, so I have a lot of different, but the one that's very mouthy is a healer, so blue healer. So yeah, please be quiet. Sorry, everybody.
No, I can say I beat you in the dog count. Me and Nano have 7 dogs.
Oh, heck yeah! Well, good for you guys. That's awesome. Dogs are just our spirit guides on this planet.
Indeed.
Okay, we got Jorf. Did we see his item?
UFO engine.
Oh, UFO engine. Okay, cool.
So not helpful right away. I'm sure both these runners are hoping that they never have to use it. But it, is a thing. So
yeah, UFO engine I always avoid if possible. Just the time it takes,
Yeah.
And Summer's checks, they're not that long, but they just feel so long. Andy! Hey, Andy! Hey, Pink Panther! But Andy, oh my gosh, we have not seen you in forever. And 4-H. We missed you this year, Andy. Hope you're doing good. Let's see. Oh, we have wad of bills.
Yeah, water bills was in the library.
Library. Very good.
Looks like we're going to be heading to cockfights. We don't really have much else we can do with these checks right now, as far as this in logic enemies and checks go.
I think we gotta go to the arcade, and that's it. That's all we can do. Oh, I think Static. Oh, you know what? Maybe did the teddy bear come from that locker outside the arcade, or did he skip over it?
The teddy bear actually came from Dalam. So Shiitake, after picking up Jeff, just warped back out to Onet, where Static actually did the walk down through Dalam, grabbing all those presents.
Okay, gotcha. Thank you. Good catch. Rocky has got excellent attention to detail.
Sometimes I'll be watching the wrong screen and be like, "What just happened?" Overly future black EP. Okay. I didn't even see what was on Shitake's side. He went down so fast.
Pink arcade sludge. Bye, pink arcade sludge.
I think that nice bottle rocket there definitely waited that fight quick, and they're gonna get the meteorite piece as the reward.
Okay, meteorite piece. There we go.
That makes sense as to why we got that Saturn Valley right away, so we can go turn that in and grab another teleport.
I would think Tucson would probably be up there. Or 3, 2, either one. Because we have the water bills, so we could get to 3 to use the UFO engine. So we'll see how straightforward or whatever this.
Yeah, see if this is a more linear seed, or if this is going to be more random.
Random.
Yep.
So 4 side. We have mines. We have moon side.
Yep. So just kind of, what do you want to check first? I'm a big proponent of going straight to Moonside to see if that's in logic. At least, yeah, if you can get by that first fight, even if you run away from it, you can loot some presents. Hopefully find some good items.
Did anybody catch how Sitake might have teleported? It looked like a teleport beta, but I think it was actually teleport alpha, that he just like circled the D-pad really quickly.
Yeah, I think you're right. That's definitely a high-level runner thing, to be able to teleport alpha in tight spaces by just spinning the control stick.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. I mean, I've done that once. It's hard. It's hard to get it right.
It's hard to keep it tight. It's hard to keep it tight enough.
I know. You know
Definitely
what?
try that, but it's never worked for me. So
I feel like if the only time I could get it to work is if I don't look at the screen, I just look at the D-pad, and I'm like, just like making a circle with my index finger. But if anybody in chat has any tips, please drop them below. I'd love to be better at that. Yeah, teleport A with a circular motion, it truly is the best.
Alright, so interesting divergence here. Static went into Moonside, but then backed out where Shiitake went all the way through. One of the items that Shiitake picked up was Jeff's Death Ray. So that's going to be a huge advantage early on in these early fights.
Oh my gosh, isn't that the exact same thing that happened last night?
Yeah, pretty much.
That's ironic.
Let's hope we don't have a soft lock like we did last night.
That was painful.
Yes, those of you who were not with us last night, for Rain and Mad Cat, Rain hit a soft lock coming out Giant Step, and they had to reroll the seed.
Did you say it was like a little mouse or something like that, right?
Yeah, so we had seen this once before. So with random enemy movement, if there is an enemy in the black space as you're coming out of the Giant Step Sanctuary, that's game over. The game will soft lock and you lose all your anything that you've done since the last save. And in that case, we were about 21 minutes in, and Shiitake had not saved yet.
Or
Rain.
Rain.
Yeah, Rain had not saved yet. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
So.
And Mad Cat was a super good sport and agreed to re-roll in the name of fairness. But yeah, same thing. I think last night when they re-rolled, Rain went and picked up the Death Ray very early in Moonside, and Mad Cat kind of dipped out early and missed it. Okay, so police badge makes a little more sense.
Yep, police badge will give us really kind of open up the seed for us, since we'll be able to get to Tucson. We already have the wad of bills to get to Threed. So there's depending on what applicant has, we could see some more real divergence here.
Good. And then if the winner moves, the winner will move on in the winner's bracket. And what happens to the loser, Rocky?
So this is a double elimination tournament. So whoever loses will move into the danger bracket. The winner of this is going to take on Sarah. We already know that. And the loser is going to take on the winner of Pebble Possum versus Creator.
I thought you were going to give... I should have said wrong answers only. Ooh, Wilaveer's rating us. The party of 13.
Welcome in, Raiders. Yes, unlike last night where Mad Cat had to pick her punishment for being the first runner fully eliminated from the tournament, the punishment will wait. Whoever loses this, they do have to lose one more time before they have to pick their punishments.
Yeah, we might seem nice in the Scramble community, but just kidding. Welcome, Lilo. Wilaveer. Thank you for the good luck to everyone. Hope you had fun playing Chrono Trigger, whatever you were playing. Wilaveer did so good in our tournament last year. We really wish they were in it this year. Maybe next year, huh?
Yeah, we had everybody that's competed the last couple of years, definitely pushing that like 24. Maybe looking at next year, depending on how many we go, maybe looking at possibly an expanded tournament. It's great to see the growth that PK Scramble has had over the last few years.
Right on.
Ooh, that's going to be some good experience. They can get by that green caterpillar.
I've never really seen the caterpillar sprite walk before because they're usually like zooming all around the screen. It's kind of a funny little walk. But that cop seemed to go down pretty quick, so
I think whoever ends up in the boss spot when you run generated bosses, whoever ends up in that cop spot if you have to fight, it's always kind of funny to just kind of walk them slowly walk us back. It's like that is not normal at all.
true. Yeah, you don't really see bosses like walking, right? It's like trillion-inch sprout just like walking down a hallway. It just looks pretty funny. So even though Static didn't get the death ray, I would still say he's doing pretty well.
So we saw a teddy bear turn into big pile of fluff there. So rip to the teddy bear.
Okay, just missing that teleport. It's okay. Fuzzy Pickles moment. We've all been there. Rambling child of worm.
Not hitting that hard, so should be no problem to get by this. Hopefully, Sitake will have a easier shot, run through that with that death ray, but Static no problem.
Mm-hmm.
Not quite sure how that caterpillar was holding that phone without that phone being as big as it was, but
don't ask these questions. We probably will not get an answer. Oh, I guess I was gonna say, did he miss the exit mice? But they have at least one from.
Yeah, I don't know if Static walked out of the mines. With the abridged dungeons, which is a great feature in PK Scramble, where those dungeons aren't as long. I actually don't mind walking out of the mines there and keeping both my mines.
And Panther says he did definitely walk out. Yeah, the abridged dungeons. Thank you, Tomar. We love abridged dungeons. We do. I don't know how you do it. It seems hard, or tedious. But thanks. Okay, what are we giving?
Especially for Stonehenge. It's definitely one of those spots I would always get lost in, and being able to only have the one purple room is so great.
Interesting. Static did not check the Jeff's chest.
Did pick up yogurt dispensers. We're headed. Yeah, it's interesting. It's definitely a play. Knowing that those are more than likely Jeff items, there could be a couple other things in them. A lot of runners, because a lot of those items they never use, they just choose to skip and save the time.
Sake getting an egg. The baker would not give it up. Ooh, bazooka. Static missing out on a death ray and a bazooka.
Shake did not have the cash for Apple Kid. So remembers that the ATMs in the bus station ran up and got the cash that he needed.
It had Zeus. All right, what's your guess for this kid? I think it's going to be Paula. I think Paula's going to be
Yeah,
in the basement.
Paula's a good bet at this point. I think if we don't find Paula at this point, we could be looking at maybe a Paula-less seed.
Ooh, Andy says steady. Possums is flying man.
Flying man. We always love seeing a buff bird. We really haven't had any of the seeds that I've commented on. I don't think we've seen buff bird really come into play. We've definitely seen him like locked in the dungeon.
Oh, we're all wrong. It's Pooh.
We do have yogurt dispenser already, so I mean it is possible that Paula's just waiting at the top of the Monotoli building.
Oh, where did we get yogurt dispenser?
That's a good question. Where did I see them pick that up? Apple Kid. Thank you, Panther.
Oh. Excellent, excellent. Good job, chat. Panther, you've made several valuable contributions. Thank you.
Interesting choice on Static's side to take the UFO engine to Summers.
We do have Dalam too, right?
Yeah.
And then Pooh.
Pooh comes with an item, but I did not see a check yet to see what that item is.
Neither.
Diamond. Oh, there it was. So Pooh has the diamond. So we have a kid check, another key item pickup. Actually, 2 key item pickups guaranteed because Monotoli will have one. So just interesting divergence here. Definitely have stuff we could have gone to do in Foreside. But Static choosing to come see what this Magic Cake is going to give us today. Oh, looked like that he was going to get by that taxi, but not quite. Definitely one of those fights I hate getting into when I come to Summers.
Especially if it's the bad one. Yeah. So, although he took care of it pretty handily.
Yeah. Alright, let's see where Sitake goes next. Well, because Sitake is headed down to Boogie Tent to
Interesting.
see what this is. Right, and that was just Starstorm on Staticpulse's side. Yes, that cube, no problem for Satake, and rewarded with tiny ruby. Yeah, so maybe that UFO trip is going to be required here.
So a lot of checks open right now for both of them. So the boogie tent, the yogurt dispenser. I guess that's not a lot, but you know,
No,
they're very
of,
different.
yeah, enough different things for sure. So we saw Carrot Key there from that Diamond Turn-in. So that's going to be second sync access or static. So we already have the key to the shack. All right, get your guesses in for the kid check in Monotoli. Are we going to see Paula? Are we going to see Buff Bird? Are we going to see a teddy bear?
Paula, I'm calling it. We're still dying for flying out there.
If only they knew how to land it. Oh, just missed that door transition on static side.
Seems to be relatively low level.
Yeah, I'm not all that surprised, just based on the kind of linear route that we kind of took to get here. So hack turn red what? Plant 6. Okay. Who did hit with some moral damage? But did static manage to get by it?
And then pencil eraser from the tiny ruby. So that's pretty important.
Yep. So now we have happy village open. So
Signed banana. So between the two of them, they're in go mode. Neither one has collected all of the clues yet. So we'll see. Yep, looks like Static's gonna do is start doing his sinks.
not a bad play at all at this point to start clearing out some of these things.
Andy wants us to point out that pencil eraser is a big deal, huge deal, one of the biggest deals. No monkey invitation this seed, though.
And they're asking what we think Static is going for win condition or 4-sync Skygus or 5-sync Magic Hand. I think with the loadout that we have at this point, kind of depending on what Maxwell has, once we get through the sewers, I think I'd be going just straight for 4+ I guess. And
Interesting. Satake's going over to. Oh no, you have to talk to the guy. You have to talk to the man in Scramble. Shiitake.
he actually he went in and talked to the guy at the top. So if you talk to him, and don't talk to anybody else, and go up to do the mood training. Mood training will activate.
What? Oh my gosh.
That is vanilla. And vanilla, you have to talk to him and then not talk to anybody else and go straight to mood training. So that is still, built into Scramble. But yeah, the other option is to talk to the guy at the bottom there, and we'll activate mood training for you as well.
Wow.
Oh. And that was not helpful. Teleport to Tucson. We should
Static.
go into Boogie Tent.
Mm-hmm.
You see these runners crisscrossing and doing checks that the other one has already done.
Sewers, here we come.
Yep. I definitely like saving the carrot key at this point. That is such, a long walk down there. If that's gonna be required, I'm definitely headed to do that last. Asatake is headed to pick up Paula. Some lucky green swirls. The other fun thing about sewers that I know is once you go down the ladder when you come in, you can literally just hold the D-pad to the right, and Ness will just walk along the walls, and you don't have to push up, and you'll get where you're going.
What?
Yeah.
Once you get into the sewer itself.
Yeah.
Into the water part. Yep. Yeah. That I always like that. But my favorite thing is just in Scramble how we don't have to walk so slow.
Yes, definitely. I appreciate all the not only the skip sandwich speed when we're on land, but the fact that he's also sped up that walking for us when we're in the sewers.
Mm-hmm. Oh, this darn little ghost keeps freezing poo, but hey, you know what? Made pretty short work of that anyways.
Static picking up his second sank. Sake making quick work of Monotoli, grabs Paula, and away we go.
Jar of fly honey. So we have Saturn Valley.
So that's going to be go mode for Static. Static does have access to 4 sanks at this point, with the carrot key and the jar of fly honey. Static heading to Onett to pick up some exit mice. And it is meme time.
I don't know what that meme is.
I think he just put an A, didn't he?
No, he put in BCLM.
I'm not sure. My favorite thing to do for the meme, when I'm playing, is to put an I and nothing else, because then when you get to the end, it just keeps when you're done with Gygas, the prayers just keep saying, I kept praying, I kept praying, I kept praying.
That's funny. Deeper Christian Life Ministry. I think. Oh, was it DCLM? I thought it was BCLM. Maybe it's Beeper Christian Life Ministry. Oh, those darn orbs. Those darn Tengus.
And they're hitting hard today for sure. So.
Yeah. Somebody's only doing 1 damage, probably Paula. Ooh, handbag strap.
Omar Googling the acronyms and seeing what comes up.
The Black Country Living Museum. Is that a? It's not really a meme, though. You know.
All right, and this is also the first of 2 races tonight. We will have a break between them tonight. The next race is scheduled for 6 p.m. Pacific time, 8 p.m. Central. So we will have a break in between these races, unless for some crazy reason this one goes extremely long, but it doesn't look like that is going to be the case at all.
No, not with these runners. They're so fast, both of them, and they're clipping right along. They're both finishing up their 3rd, I believe.
I think this is Sitake's 3rd, or is this only his 2nd?
I thought Sitake had done Dalam and Giant Step as well.
Oh, yeah,
you're right.
You're right. I don't know. I usually write stuff down, and for some reason I'm just not keeping track tonight. Carbon Demon is defeated, though, on Static side.
You say at the same time. That's kind of cool. That doesn't happen every day. So looks like we're not even going to see Happy. I don't think this seed.
Static doesn't have the pencil eraser, does he? I know Sitake picked it up, but I don't think that Static has it. So,
he got the tiny ruby, but he didn't.
He never went back. He never went back to Summers to turn it in.
Oh, and you know what? I thought Sitake had done.
Yeah, so Static is
Yes, but
Static is up a Sanctuary then.
Yes, my mistake. I wonder if he wiped, because this was 4th Sanctuary. I feel like he tried to I could have sworn he tried to do it earlier. Maybe he wiped. I just was looking at the other side of the screen, but
Okay, no, he just used that carrot key, so he hasn't been in here before.
yeah, you're right. You're right.
I think the difference in kind of where they are is, the tiny ruby took a little bit of time to get that turn in, and then just a little bit of execution, a little bit of routing. Static trying to stutter past that enemy, but with 4 kids, it's really hard to stutter past that first enemy.
Oh man, yeah. It looks like kind of high level too. I feel like when the slimy little piles are lower level, they burp and just kind of make you cry. But when they're higher level, they burp and they make you nauseous, which obviously does, so much more damage per turn. So this could be a bit of a. We'll see how this goes. Oh, come on, man! That was a green squirrel.
Getting by those poppies, no problem. Picking up some experience points. Where's my random enemy movement? Poppies are just walking straight towards them. Come on. We do have the Carbon Demon defeated on Sitake's side. That's going to be his 3rd sank.
GG Sitake. Stutter, 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 stutter. Nice.
Nice stutter.
Oh, a diamond. So, robot of some kind, perhaps. Ooh. The senior thing.
Ooh, 136 damage right away. That is a big hit, but, Starstorm, Bazooka, definitely making quick work there on Static side.
Volbia, it's the bosses are generated today, every boss. So it just looks like a woolly shambler, but it's actually a senior thing or senor thing if you're Andy. Senor thing.
Oh.
Starstorm Omega, nice.
Just get an AA on Sitake's side for his meme. Also, went back to a net to grab some more mice.
I like to think the double A is just Sitake being like, ooh, big league bat. So, what do you think? Is this 5 or?
I think this is going to be 4. Could be 5.
I think Delam was 4, the 5th. Okay, so big league bat is only. Ooh, that is a freaky looking crow.
So I'm guessing for 4 they needed to make their way to Happy Village.
Oh gosh. Yikes. Pink Mr. What?
Auto fight there to get Ness to use life up really quick.
Oh my gosh, 217 damage. Holy moly.
Ooh, mortal damage to Nessus.
Yikes.
Does get buy it though. Nice use of those bazookas, the freeze betas, locking him in place.
Did it say its jaw fell off? I don't know, but very scary crow. Pink Mr. Jackdaw. All
Yes.
right, we have absorbed the power.
Walking around that hot springs to avoid getting hit with fuzzy pickles.
It's always satisfying to watch when people do that. Takes a little bit of practice. Good job, Static. Let's see. Let me get some Horns of Life. Yep, we got Horns of Life.
Platinum band. It's like we're also going to be buying Horns of Life. Thinks that his loadout is good enough. We do have Sake taking on Senor Thing.
Where was he going?
I think he's going to buy a bazooka. Set it to 3, so I'm guessing he's going to that arms dealer. No. Whatever he thought that there was, I wonder if he's looking for OK pendants or something like that. I'm not sure. Ooh.
Oh yeah, without OKs. Yeah.
No Franklin badge either. That's, always tough against Gygus.
Yes, Panther, the Saturn shop does come up with a third Saturn. Right after you defeat, when you absorb the power of the land into your heart after the 4th sync, a third Mr. Saturn will appear in that shop and then offer the Horns of Life and a couple primo items usually, but we did not come across many resistant things, so.
I didn't see very many pendants. There were some ribbons, things like that, but we're looking for, especially that OK pendant, to go into Gygus to give everybody some better resistances. So I got lucky and did find them in Summers. We do have a mushroom head on Sitake's side. All right, get your crazy guesses in for what the generated Gygus assistant might be.
Personally, I hope it's a question mark again, just to keep the suspense going as long as possible.
I think we need more lips. Lips was good.
Yeah, they're pretty tough enemy. Well, actually, you know what? The recent one that we had wasn't too bad, but they can be with that kiss of death, and just the poisoning over and over again. Ooh,
Yeah.
platinum band. Who left that lying around?
Okay, takes down that crow. Will come get their 4th sanctuary. These are hard enemies to despawn. This last little bit definitely a challenge. Looks like he ran out of repels. But looked like he maybe gonna get clear, and there are 3 waiting for him up top.
And these are generally the nastiest ones. Ooh.
Yeah, you want to avoid these at all costs if possible. All right. Let's see what we can get today.
Countdown. What will emerge from Googie's cervix? A marionette. Oh,
Brilliant
jogging.
Brilliant jogging Tom or Jong?
Trillionage jogging Tom. The Apple of Enlightenment couldn't have predicted this.
Well, that hypnosis that Tom is throwing keeps knocking Ness asleep. Ness said quick to wake up there this time. Googler always cheats, Andy. You know that.
Classic Googler. Ooh, and look at this. Look what Sitake is doing over there.
Such a long walk. Sake definitely going for 5 in Magicant though.
Yep. Oh, Panthers had good phase 1. No, things are looking.
Things are bleak.
Yeah.
Paula did have a Horn of Life. Brought Ness back. Ness is gonna throw some heals.
Oh, great. Now he's feeling strange.
Lifed up a dead character. That is not good at all.
What?
I don't
It
know
had
where
no visible effect? Did everybody see that? That Horn of Life, what?
It didn't go to one of the didn't go to one of the dead characters. He used it on Paula. Because he's feeling strange. It's just not doing what it's supposed. He's not doing what he's been told.
Bad, nice, bad.
He's some quick menuing on Stocking side, changing who has what items as he's stealing a bunch of brain food lunches.
Maybe only you need 3 brain food lunches, but more normal players, like, I need like 7, you know? So, Andy, you know, Andy, skill issue. You understand. Okay, whew. Got the brain shock going. Prayers up for Static. Prayers up. Also for Sitake. We're not going to choose sides here as commentators. Cup of Life Noodles? Maybe Cup of Life Noodles should go to Ness.
Yeah, interesting that I wonder if Jeff has some Horns of Life or other healing items that maybe can cure Ness, and that's why he brought it back. That is not the case when you look in inventory there.
Just trying anyways, because
at this point, you gotta try. You gotta try to keep Paula alive.
Yeah. Yeah, Pebble, he was just like, he'd use a horn on Nest to have a reliable healer. And I think that would have definitely been a nice strat.
I see them talking in chat. The Horns of Life only cure one status at a time.
Oh
Um,
man. See, I could have sworn in vanilla it also gives you full HP and full PP too. But it doesn't usually, like, if you revive somebody, you'll get full HP, but you won't get full PP.
yeah,
So
it's been
is
a long time
that
since I played vanilla, so I am not actually sure of that. Palmar says he hasn't changed the healing mechanics at all from the vanilla.
oh.
Just if I did, I would make them friendlier, which we've seen with other items from Tomar. So yeah, Sake completing that fifth sync
Oh, goodness
and heads to
gracious.
Magic Ant.
This is
Unfortunately, I think it's
a
going
nail
to be.
biter.
Unfortunately, I think it's going to be too late because Static is on the eighth sync. And don't worry about your screen being all weird. The bitrate simply can't keep up at this point with the weird background. So it's not you, it is just Twitch. Ace Call is absorbed by the darkness. We got one more prayer.
Okay, that's it.
Yeah. So we have about a minute, between a minute and a half to before we get to the one screen on static side. So Stake is going to make some distance. Get through this boss super fast. There's a slight chance, but I just don't think that it's gonna. I don't think it's in Stake's favor today. BCLM was the meme. Yes, Tomar, I'm aware that it happened last year. That we had this crazy ending between the two, but I think Sake was just. He's going to be 20, 30 seconds behind. Put up a good fight.
We'll see.
Omar saying if it's within 10 seconds, he will go to a retime. We do have black screen and U1 on Staticpulse's side. Static with
56-52.
Yep, Static with great race time 56:52. This was definitely a lot of walking, teleport, transportation things they had to do. So
GG Static.
it's GG's to Static.
Good game. Very good game. Held a
And,
slight advantage for most of the seed, but it was really neck and neck. So, my
and
here
there
it goes now.
Ugh.
and there is the completion on Satake's side with an official race time of 57 minutes 37 seconds. Look at those GGs in chat to Satake.
GG's.
The GG's is Static.
GG, so close.
It was very close in the end. That guy gets fight was way too rough. I was kind of way too close with that.
That was a nail biter.
Ugh.
Did you have Horns of Life on everyone?
I thought I did, but it was just I seem to have only bought them for Ness and Paula, which
Oh,
definitely. I usually buy one for like Jeff or Pooh, but I guess I didn't at the time, so that definitely made things way worse. I think Ness he was paralyzed, but I think he had one on him, but he was also confused, so that wasn't possibly going to be very useful.
And you got the tiny ruby from the tent, but you didn't opt to go check it out. Or did you know you were just like, I have my 4 sinks and I'm not gonna mess around
Yeah,
with that?
exactly. I had my 4 sinks, I was in go mode, so I just ignored it. I assume it went to whatever sync 4 was.
Yeah, it gave pencil eraser.
Ah, okay.
So that walk to happy happy was fourth sync.
Yeah, it was either that or Moonside. If I didn't find okay pendants at that shop in Summers, I was gonna go turn in the tiny pendant. Or not tiny pendant, the tiny ruby. Since it was either that or Moonside, I didn't know how highly scaled Moonside was, other than my early game equipment was only doing 1 to the initial enemy there. Um,
Yeah, Moonside
but
looked like Moonside definitely was scaled up. I know you did not go in and check the presence. Satake did, and Satake actually ended up with a death ray for
oh,
Jeff out of one of those presents.
okay. Yeah, that I could have gone in and checked the presence, but I already felt like I wasted enough time checking presence in Dalam. So
Mm,
I
and those are
just went
disappointing.
for it. Yeah, it was just the T-ball bad, especially with Jeff there. You really want him to have a gun, so that's why I checked the presence of Dalam and was a little unfortunate. I just got a T-ball bad I already had on.
Um, but right before you decided to go to Cave of the Past, you went to Summers. You checked out the Saturn Valley shop. Might have even gone to Threed, I believe. So were
I did.
you? That was we were guessing just looking for pendants because those were in short supply. Is that what you were doing there?
Yes, exactly. I was looking for OKs. So that's the reason I just didn't charge right into Cave to the Past. I noticed sometimes with if Gygas is later in the seed, the Saturn Valley shops don't always have OKs. Like they only had the night pendants there, so I bought my revives there and decided to check the summer's expensive shops. And sometimes it has, I think it has. I don't know if this is maybe just a preconception or not, but it seems to have. It's higher scaled than the port shop, which only had I think like hard hats and like sandlot bats or something. So it wasn't as useful as I thought that would be when I went there the first time.
Mm-hmm.
I lucked out with the double price OK pendants and just managed to just squeak out a Gaius win there at the end. Ooh.
Yeah, yeah, that was that was close. So, well, GG's, you won. So you're moving on to the winners bracket.
All right.
So your next opponent is going to be Sarah.
Oh, really, Sarah?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
So
Yeah.
That will be
what are
a
your
very
thoughts
good
on
race.
that matchup?
Well, Sarah is very good. Um, so I am it's definitely going to be a tough one to uh, to race against. I put them in probably the top 3 of the Earthbound speedrunners, uh, Scramble speedrunners here on the Discord. So definitely going to be interesting to see how that plays out. It should be a good one.
Yep. And I think you were actually number 3 seed in the tournament. So
Oh,
I
I
don't know if
thought I
you
was
were.
4th.
What's
Okay,
that?
I thought I was 4th.
I
Maybe.
think
Tomar thought you were third when we
Okay.
were talking pre-race. So
Okay.
you
Yeah, I
might
don't.
be right, Sarah. I don't know which one of you would be ahead of one another. You guys are both pretty top tier, so
Yeah,
it'll
it's
be a good race.
yeah, it will be a very good race.
and we've got some comments from Satake. Satake does not speak English, so just putting some thoughts into chat says that the death ray that he was able to pick up on Moonside, and it made those early stages a lot easier for him to get through, which like we had already talked about. So, um, but yeah, Satake is actually going into the danger bracket now. Again, this is a double elimination tournament, so we will have a chance to continue to fight. He will be taking on the winner of Pebble versus Creator.
That'll be a good one. Pebble's pretty good, and so is Creator. So that'll be a good match to see.
Yeah,
Yep.
that match is tomorrow at 7 Pacific, 9 p.m. Central.
Oh, very good.
Yep. Well, thanks for the entertainment. Really close race. And then for everybody else, we will be back in 1 hour or 54 minutes to be precise for race 2 of the night.
Excellent. Well, maybe I'll see the rest of you there.
Yeah. Rocky, final thoughts?
Yeah, no, just it was, a great race. Nice to see these top, seeds being so close. I will be back for the 8 o'clock central race. So if you're coming back with us, I will see you then. Cool. It was great getting to work with you for the first time, and hopefully we run across each other again.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Okay, everyone. Have a great night. We'll see you in an hour.
Yep.
Take care, everyone.